most of the stress in our lives, the weight on our shoulders, not all, like legitimately we have some crap going on in our worlds, I know, but a lot of our stress and the energy we waste is concocted in our own mind. Would you agree? Do we have any overthinkers in the house today? There is an overthinker support group at the end of every day of this conference. We're going to talk and hug. Actually, I think there should be. Overthink for sure, right? I love this image because this is literally, although it looks like she's got something coming out of her nose. But overthinking. So we concoct a lot of these ideas in our head. And past experiences feed future expectations and can actually, add flavor to our everyday experience if we let it. So something to think about. How are we allowing that to happen in our own lives? And so we're going to work in the next 90 minutes to kind of shift some ideas that you might have, some narratives that you might have to help you to elevate your life experience. How does that sound? Yeah? Who's eating the cookies? It's gone, right? So there's two things you can expect from the time that we're going to spend together. And by the way, I'm just so honored to be up here. Thank you for having me. And again, we're going to have so much fun. The two things you can expect. One is we're going to do some disruptive self-reflection. You're probably thinking, that does not sound like fun. Disruptive? Yes, because only with awareness can we create change if we choose to. The disruptive part doesn't necessarily have to be negative. It's only there to help you to see or feel what is working for you or what's not working for you. And we intuitively know when things are not working for us. Yes? Yeah, right? You're like, I'm just going to go for that fourth cookie. Maybe, well, I've had 4. I may as well make it even. Might as well go for 6. And really, I've gone down the road this far. Let's go to McDonald's. Right? Little things like that. We intuitively know. The second piece is that we're going to begin to engineer an elevated life experience. We're going to become builders. I find this really fascinating. I've watched all my kids do this. We have all this Lego at home. And when they're very young, they make some really cool stuff out of the Lego pieces, like weird things that actually aren't terrible, but you're like, that's so great. But they use their imagination with all these pieces to create something. And then things shift because they discover Lego sets. Right? These beautiful boxes of overpriced plastic pieces that if they put them together in the right way, it creates these beautiful scenes from their favorite stories or shows. Yes, the Lego sets? Who here has wasted a ridiculous amount of money on Lego sets? Wow, okay. So what I find interesting about the Lego sets is now you have an image of what you need to create. You have a set of directions that I personally cannot follow, but my 8-year-old can, right? I'm like, holy crap, what is this? And they get frustrated trying to put it all together. They lose pieces, and then they finally create it. It looks perfect. You're like, that's amazing. And then what do they do with this perfect piece of Lego? Yeah, collecting dust, right? And it's like they never get built again. And so I just can't help but think that is a powerful metaphor for life. What are the Lego sets you're trying to build? You see the perfect picture. It has to be done the perfect way. Let's get back to just playing with the Lego pieces we have in our life. So everything you have in your life right now, your skills, your experience, your passion, your purpose, your interests, every single piece of you, where you come from, the language you speak, everything, those are your Lego pieces. And that's how you're going to build an elevated life experience. Putting those Lego pieces together. That's more fun, no? A little more creative. Kind of have to think outside the box. But I find a lot of our stress is trying to create the perfect sets. So let's start consciously driving our life forward instead of just being driven by it.